up, cage up.
On the song, like I told you, the name would be like yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause basically throughout the whole song, I'm gonna be like yeah, 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 like throughout the whole song. And you know what I'm saying? With that, would you want me to say the yeah, yeah, yeah part every time, or would I only have to say it the one time and then you would just paste it on every spot? Cause there's a lot of that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you're in good hands. Okay. Well, took a hot second, but the beat is 100% ready to do whatever you want to whenever. Before we jump in there, we can take care of the session stuff. Do that. So all set. Ready to hit the record button.
Cage up, cage up, cage up.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you can jump in there. Take or do you want to do a run through?
I'm ready.
Okay. You're live, sir.
Cage up, cage up. Cage up, cage up.
The yeah yeahs are supposed to go like every bar?
Yeah, like in between everything I say, it's gonna be yeah, yeah, yeah. So first, like yeah, that's how it's gonna do like the whole song.
So just copy that over? Just copy that over a few times? You want me to copy it over a few times?
No, you can just start it back.
Okay, I'll keep those in and see if this works. You're live. Schnikes.
Get up, get up.
I worked my ass off yesterday in the gym. I actually can't wait to go back today. Yeah, it's the whole song.
I wasn't expecting it. That's what threw me off, and I don't care. I'm ready.
It's all good. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Halfway through the intro, you're live.
Get up, get up.
Walk one. What's up, rude boy? I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the salute. I better drink this water. This water has been here since Sunday. Hopefully I drink more than this half today. I need more than half a bottle. Stop it where?
Right after I said bring some friends, I got niggas with me. So,
Get up, get up.
bring some friends, I got niggas with me.
Okay, that's your punch-in. You're live.
I'm that nigga.
I'm gonna get on the wiretap because the gym shit's gonna but it's different a little bit because the gym makes you want to do positive things. The gym makes you want to make positive decisions, but it makes your body feel different. You're different. You're tired at different times of the day. You know, depending on what kind of workout you do, your arms, legs gonna be in pain. Just biologically, it feels different.
And now, after this, it's not gonna be the yeah. I mean, I'm about to do the little hook real fast, but it's only gonna be like, it's gonna be real short, and then I'm gonna get back into the second verse. Which when I stop it after the hook, I'm gonna tell you when, and then you don't have to do the yeah every time, because I'm gonna switch it up and say it ain't gonna be yeah every time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna just do it as I go, because I switch it up, so I'm gonna just go ahead and rap the whole thing, because it ain't gonna all be the same.
Let's get your hook in, and then we'll do your verse after that. Is your hook next?
Yeah, it's about to be real short though.
That's fine. Let's get it.
I treat you better than them other niggas, but I'm nothing less than them niggas. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm sorry.
So you said the second verse, don't leave the loops in there, don't leave the copies of the yeah-yeahs for the second verse.
Don't leave, I'm not come in on the second verse like no. And this whole second verse ain't got nothing to do with no speaking on basically. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not just come in on some other stuff.
Okay, let's try it. You're live. What you want to do? You want to double something or?
You try to read just off the start. I don't know if I'm starting it all the way through.
No problem, bro. You're live. AZ, Ducati, rock your body. What's up? Bada boom. Realest dude in the room. How you doing? Separating those parts so that I can put them on a different EQ. Is that where the hook comes in?
No, this still the rest of the verse.
Gotcha.
When I just stop and say yeah, the last one, I'm about to do the last little bit of this verse, but I'm about to kind of like sing it a little. It's not like a singing, but it's like a little harmonizing with it and dragging it a little bit. It just kind of switch up and just continue and rapping and singing.
Dope. All right, you're live. A few bars back. Yeah, I put that after your second verse.
Okay, and can you do that? Go over twice. I want to you repeat that twice for this part and make that the last part. So I'm going to do a little longer. I know it's still kind of a little bit of heat after that. I don't need it all there. Just fade that out. I'm just saying, baby.
Trying to figure out where the hook in the verse goes. What is the fucking difference?
This shit for real. about this song. I like it though, cause I like the flow that I did and the way the beat is. I like it. I ain't never did nothing like that before.
Like what?
The whole type of song, like that whole. I ain't never tried to put no like I did the end when I was like when I did the little when I was dragging the words and like I'll never change. Yeah, I've never did nothing like that in the song.
Well, first time for everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. No, no, no. We ain't friends, you want some other shit. Rah, rah, rah. You niggas talking, y'all ain't fucking shit. Nah, nah, nah. Niggas know I know the shit. Ha, ha, ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Ha, ha, ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it poppin' every day. Yeah. Watch what you say, don't speak my name. Yeah. That shit for real, it ain't a game. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. No, no, no. We ain't friends, you want some other shit. Rah, rah, rah. You niggas talking, y'all ain't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. Yeah. No, no, no. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. No, no, no. We ain't friends, you want some other shit. Rah, rah, rah. You niggas talking, y'all ain't fucking shit. Nah, nah, nah. Niggas know I know the shit. Ha, ha, ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Ha, ha, ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. No, no, no. I get it poppin' every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it poppin' every day. Yeah. Watch what you say, don't speak my name. Yeah. That shit for real, it ain't a game. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it poppin' every day. Yeah. Watch what you say, don't speak my name. Yeah. That shit for real, it ain't a game. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. I never change. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with.
The singing part I might have you do again. I'm just gonna test out this notes.
Okay.
Find out a little bit of tune to help you. Level up. Testing of the mind. Testing of the mind. Close. It's not the key of D, but it sounds close. It must be. It's a consonant. Which would be E. If this one says that, I might have to go in there and do this. I'm testing out the mind. I'm testing out the mind. Yeah.
You want me to redo it? The whole part?
Yep. I just had to make sure I had the right key. You know, the auto tunes got different keys.
Yeah.
The wrong key gonna make it sound like ass. The right key gonna make it sound great.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna cut it down too, but so it's gonna still be mostly you, but for right now. Oof, I just, hey, DTV, what's up, brother? You ready?
Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Ha ha ha. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it poppin' every day.
That feels good.
Watch what you say,
his first time using auto-tune.
I never change, yeah. I'm that nigga, you ain't.
You'll need to also do 2 punch-ins, and those 2 need to be doubled, and just those 2, okay?
Just go over and with it.
Just say those 2. You got it?
Yeah.
Cool. You are live, sir.
We ain't friends, we gon' sue. Shit, rah, rah, rah. You niggas talking, y'all ain't talking shit. Nah, nah, nah. Niggas know.
Excellent. Okay. You don't have any doubles on your verses, so do you want to double those? And or you don't have to, not at all, but it might help. You wouldn't have to say the na-na parts or the...
Yeah, you talking about the actual parts where I was actually writing.
That's correct.
Let me listen to, you talking about on the first and the second? Or just the first?
Both, yeah, first and second.
Let me hear the first, so I remember how I said the shit, so I can go over it. I don't want to go over it and say it the way I want to kind of match it at the same time.
Alright guys, I did some extra effects and a little spice and shit. So give it a listen and tell me what you think so far.
Come go and put it, baby. Don't even know I'm that nigga, show it. Just call my phone, shorty. Bring some friends, I got niggas with me. Cause come alone and they gon' get you with me. I'm just saying, baby. No, I'm just playing, baby. I treat you better than them other niggas. But I'm nothing like them other niggas. I'm that nigga you ain't done with. I peeped that. It was some stuff in there. It was a part where I just didn't say a bar. I peeped it when I spit it, but I knew that I could come in and look at that one little piece, and I forgot about it actually. Yeah, what did I really say? Oh, put on the show. Oh yeah, okay. The part after don't even know why I'm fucking with you. Put on the show when I'm fucking with you. No, I'm fucking with you.
Just do the double and then fill it in when you do that.
Yeah. You can start it from the beginning, and then I just do the little everything.
Okay, you're live halfway through the intro.
K-Dub.
Yes. DTV. Go handle your pussy, man. Go get your pussy, man. You go do what you want. You need to beat that pussy up and go ahead and do that too. Alright, 1 second. I'm just going to do one more thing to add you on the wrong layer. Alright, you're live. Stephen Law. You're from a fighting video game or something. Stephen Law. You know, that's the inside of it. Why is he stretching the words up? I mean, here's the thing, like, in my mind as a producer, I'm the engineer and I'm a hired gun. I'm not the producer. It's like, if you come to me, then I'm going to do my best. But anyways, I have my mindset on how it should sound. But it's his session. And however he feels it should sound is the way it's going to sound. You know, I'm not always right, you know? And I'm going to try to make sure you don't leave with a song that isn't superior, but at the same time, it's his song, not mine. So I want to make sure that he's happy. If he's making a mistake, I'll try to say something, but again, it's up to you personally to decide whether it's a mistake or not. Damn, I didn't even realize I had you on a track that had auto-tune on there. I guess that's why you were dragging out the words. Did you want the words to be dragged out? You know how like you were kind of singing them on the double?
Yeah.
Did you want them like that, or did you want to say them?
In my head anyway, kind of. All of it didn't have to be like that, but it was still, even on the verses, I feel, or all of it, it could drag out.
I mean, just double the auto-tune part real quick, I guess. Because I stopped you there, so you can just do the auto-tune part real quick. You're live. Okay, that's cool. It's all good. I'm just giving you a little effect I'm putting on your vocals to give you a little bit more lift. No, I'm just giving you a little bit more lift on that double. You're live. Yes, sir. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
You're live.
You niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. You niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. I get it poppin' every day, yeah. All I do is be there, don't say my name, yeah.
In a second, I'm playing out loud so you guys can hear it. Stretch it out a lot more on the double. Okay. Just giving that a little listen before I play it out loud so the area won't be sounding crazy. Alright, before we wrap everything up too, we might want to, you might want to think about doing a double so that you have some more. Alright, let's give it a listen.
You want some niggas know I know for dropping shit. You niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. You niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. I get it poppin' every day. Why would you say don't speak my name? Yeah. Really ain't a game. I never change it. I never change it. I never change it. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with.
Oh wait, hey bro. Before you take out the end of that beat, I'm looking at this other verse that I started on for a whole nother song. I might, cause the beat still had a lot of time at the end, didn't it? Kinda, sorta. I just wanna put some of this in there, like kinda. Cause I felt like, fuck it, it was still some beat left, so I'm like, shit, I do got material. And it don't go with that. I mean, it wasn't for that song, but I you know, it's whatever.
Well, you feel like you can make it work? I'll try. For sure. Thanks for coming through though, bro.
See how much after the last hook? Let me see, can you start it after that so I know how much?
Yeah, I gave you 16 bars.
That's what it is?
Well, you can make it 12 if you want.
Yeah.
That
Let me hear it so
I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with.
I mean, it's no biggie, but I appreciate it, DeeJay, man. You know, like
my phone when you with it, shorty. Bring some friends, I got niggas with me. Cause come alone and they gon' hit you with me. I'm just saying, baby. No, I'm just playing, baby. I treat you better than them other niggas. But I'm nothing like them other niggas. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with.
Okay, so I had to cut that so that I knew what was what. Okay, so 12. First hook is short, then 12, and a 4 hook, and then 12. 12. All right, ready, sir?
Yeah.
Do I need to repeat the yes?
Just what part you about to start halfway in the hook? On the second half of the hook?
Yeah.
Or at the end, the last part?
Yeah, the last 4 bars of the hook.
Yeah.
So then when your verse starts, do you want it to be like, you want it to be the same as the first verse?
No, it ain't about to be no nothing like that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
This whole different.
Right. All right, cool, man. I got you queued up.
All right.
You're live. How am I today? My body's sore. Gym yesterday. You know, I've been challenging people for a while. 30 minutes on the elliptical. 450 calories in 30 minutes. You want to try? All right. There was a buzz, but that buzz is gone. All right, you're live. Man, I just need.
Some days I'll just write songs, listen to myself. Cause some days I want to Some days I just write songs, listen to myself.
Man,
Some days I just write songs, listen to myself, cause myself and tell me right, wrong. Some days I want to yell. For a while I felt like I'm alone.
France, Europe, as opposed to France, Africa.
Shady shit might end up in jail. Crazy thoughts I want to kill niggas. Fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas.
Bonjour. I had more before, but my brain isn't working today. Bonjour. Je m'appelle PeterPromo. Man, you don't know how excited I was when the school was like, let's give it a listen. When they offered me in high school, and they offered me the chance to leave Spanish and do anything else, I was like, yes, French, yep. And we went to Canada, and it was a big trip and all. You know, I was happy to get out of Spanish. I was in Spanish since I was fucking 5th grade. It was great to have French, but then that was only a year, and I got the fuck out of that shit.
Do some shady shit, might end up in jail. Crazy thoughts, I wanna kill niggas. Fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas. Only time to tell. Standing tall on my 2 feet. I ain't tryna fail. Pussy boy don't even want beef. Make him tuck his tail. One of the realest niggas breathing, nigga. Better ask around. I walk alone. I don't need niggas. They wanna see me drown. My bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down. Buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Trying to stay calm.
I came in too early. I'm buying choppers till I'm broke.
Do you
My
want to
bitch switched up on me. Niggas they wanna see me drown. My bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Tryna stay calm. When I walk alone, I don't need niggas. They wanna see me drown. My bitch switched up on me.
And then just punch off of that.
Okay.
And if you can, say my bitch switched up on me one more time.
Alright.
On top of that, so we can keep the new one. You're live.
Blood on my 2 feet. I ain't tryna fail. Pussy boy, don't
man,
even wanna be. Make him tuck his tail. One of the realest niggas breathing, nigga.
Is it cover or is it like something like Say or something like CEE, something?
She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke.
Looks like cover. Probably isn't it.
Yeah, that's it. Switched up on me, my bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Trying to stay calm. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm that nigga.
Okay, you ready for the double? That's so funny. That was my mom.
Some days I just write songs, listen to myself, cause myself can tell me right wrong. Some days I wanna yell.
Okay. You guys have seen that movie that Sean William Scott and Paul Rudd did. It was called Role Models. They had did something bad, not like, rape anybody or, something, but they did something else where they had to do community service. And part of community service was they had to go to like Big Brothers, Big Sisters, right? So my question is that realistic or is that just a movie scenario? Like, are there people in the Big Brothers, Big Sisters who are only there because they have to do community service and they're like people trying to avoid jail? Or is that just a premise for them? Okay, you want to do an ad-lib? Do the whole song? Okay. Yeah, I got you. Let's just get a listen. Hold on.
Days I just write songs, listen to myself, cause myself can tell me right wrong. Some days I wanna yell. For a while I felt like I'm alone, nobody here to help. Hit the streets and do some shady shit, might end up in jail. Crazy thoughts, I wanna kill niggas. Fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas, only time I tell. Standing tall on my 2 feet, I ain't tryna fail. Pussy boy don't even want beef. Make him tuck his tail, one of the realest niggas breathing, nigga. Better ask around, I walk alone, I don't need niggas. They wanna see me drown, my bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Tryna stay calm. I'm that nigga you ain't.
I found 2 spots that I might be able to put the yeah in there just creatively. So I just want to hear what it sounds like. I got to
I wanna kill niggas, fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas, only time I tell. Standing tall on my.
That was the first gap, and that was the closest, like,
I wanna kill niggas, fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas.
It's almost like a dog-ass ad-lib, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. And then the second one I think fits a little bit even better, you know what I'm saying?
I don't need niggas, they wanna see me drown. My bitch switched
at
up from
PeterPromo.
me. She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Tryna stay calm.
So at least we got to put 2 of them in there so it has a continuity with the rest of
With the rest of the song.
I think those are the only 2 gaps. There might be.
I don't need niggas, they wanna see me. I'll be there, fuck it, go to hell. I'll be there with you niggas, only time I tell. Standing tall on my 2 feet, I ain't tryna fail. Pussy boy don't even want beef. Make him tuck his tail, one of the realest niggas breathing, nigga. Better ask around, I walk alone. Realest niggas breathing, nigga. Better ask around, I walk alone, I don't need niggas. They wanna see me drown. My bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down.
I like it. I like that it took us the one that's pivotal. You know what I'm saying? PeterPromo at PeterPromo. 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 Promotion. PeterPromo. PeterPromo. At PeterPromo. Instagram.
Lately I've been feeling lonely, baby. Come through and put it on me, baby. Don't even know I'm fucking with you. Put on the show and I'm fucking with you. I'm that nigga, shorty. Just call my phone when you get it, shorty. Bring some friends, I got niggas with me. Cause come alone and they gon' hit you with me. I'm just saying, baby. No, I'm just playing, baby. I treat you better than them other niggas. But I'm nothing like them other niggas. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm that nigga you ain't fucking with. No. We ain't friends, you want some other shit. You niggas talking, y'all ain't poppin' shit. Nah. Niggas know I know for dropping shit. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. Niggas funny, y'all some pussy niggas. I get it poppin' every day. Watch what you say, don't speak my name, yeah. Really ain't no game. I never change it. I never change it. I never change it. The nigga you ain't fucking with. I never change it. The nigga you ain't fucking with. 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 Shit's too easy. Some days I just play songs, listen to myself, cause myself will tell me right, wrong. Some days I wanna yell. For a while I feel like I'm alone, nobody here to help. Hit the streets and do some shady shit, might end up in jail. Crazy cause I wanna kill niggas. Fuck it, go to hell. I be there with you niggas, only time I tell. Standing tall on my 2 feet. I ain't tryna fail, pussy boy don't even want beef. Make him tuck his tail, one of the realest niggas breathing, nigga. Better ask around, I walk alone, I don't need niggas. They wanna see me drown, my bitch switched up on me. She ain't hold me down, buying choppers till I'm broke, nigga. Tryna stay calm. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with. I'm the nigga you ain't fucking with.
Alright, so we're at our first hour here, and my thought is I like to work on your stuff. If you want me to do another hour or however you want to do it, But I think it'd be more advantageous if you gave me, like, if you want to do it, instead of having me do it now, I'd rather do it, like, later tonight or something like that, where I can just email it to you.
All right, yeah. I'll
know what I'm
pay you
saying?
for it, and then I can just go on about my business. And then you just
I'm gearing up for this meeting in downtown Detroit, and I was planning on leaving straight from yours to there.
Okay.
And my mind is, you know what I'm saying, on this other shit. So I got all the easy stuff out
Yeah, it's cool that way. So
that
that
I
way
can
60?
do yeah. And then I can get on your stuff when I'm feeling optimal. You know what I'm saying? When I'm feeling the best to EQ your shit.
You got 10 on you?
Yeah, should. You can get a version of it right now too if you want. You want email to you?
No, I don't need it right now.
You sure?
I'll just grab it, like when you're done with it, and just let me know.
Alright, well, I feel like I should email to you just in case, because it's going to be a couple hours until I get on there, and you might listen to it between now and when I jump on
You can do it like that, man.
And you might have some notes for me, you know what I'm saying? If you got some notes, I'd rather get them before I
Yeah, because you know, like the last song, I just whole ride home, I was just kept listening to it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it like, yeah, I should have gave him some more money so he can finish the middle part, and I was thinking about it and stuff like that. And
well, I mean, if you want me to put 40 minutes onto this and then 20 minutes onto the other song?
Yeah.
You sure? I mean, it'd be the same hour.
Ain't nobody else, like I said, I made the other one not for nobody to hear anyway, so it was just like,
I forgot.
you know what I'm saying? That one straight. You know what I'm saying? Only because I didn't want nobody. That was just for me to hear.
Yeah.
It was like just me hear my thoughts out loud type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, essentially, you know, with the songs that I do, you know, the recording and the mixing, you know, you can get that anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The engineering is like the effects that I was doing. That's engineering. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what I was doing, you can't get that anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's my...
Yeah, when I was listening to it, I was like, dog, this is so cold.
I appreciate it, man. You know, that's what
I let like a couple people hear it and stuff, though. And they was like in it. And my little brother, it's crazy because my little brother, and I let him hear it, right? Now, the story about that first song was me towards my baby mama, right? Now, he didn't just fell in love. He's 18. He got a girlfriend, and she's 28.
Whoa!
Now, yeah, and she stayed with us, but she be doing her own thing. Like, she really, when she leave, because she feel like if she grown, she can just go and do her. And he be at home so depressed because he done fell in love with her. So last night, I was already coming to let him hear the song. His girl was upstairs in the room with us, and then so I'm like, well, damn, where the fuck Chris just go? So I went down, because we was all in my room. He disappeared out of nowhere, and she still was up there. So I'm like, well, since he alone, let me let him hear the song. So I go down to his room. It's dark as hell. I'm like, damn, turn the light on. And I flashed the light from my phone in his face. He down there crying. I'm like, is you crying about your girl right now, bro? I'm like, just yes or no, bro. Because if you is, the reason why I came down here to let you hear this song, and it's like, and the fact that you thinking about your girl right now because you having problems with your girl, I said, this could have been the most perfect time for me to bring this music down here to you. So I'm like, bro, just listen. You ain't got to say nothing, just listen. And then I gave him the headphones, he put them in. Like I said, he was crying still, but then as the song went on, I guess as he started really listening, he just stopped crying, and I peeped that while he was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when it was over with, and me and him just had like a good little conversation, he was like, man, I hear everything, and I know how you feel, dog, and there's some spots in there where I can relate towards my girl and stuff like that, too. I'm like, that's what I made it for a motherfucker to just relate to, even though I didn't want too many people to hear it, but, you know, I wanted to make it good enough to where it's like if somebody got a problem, they want to put this song on. Like, little bro, I know he always listen to all my music.
Yeah.
But, you know, him going through that stuff with his girl, I know eventually he going to ask me to send him the song. You know what I'm saying? And he was just telling me, like, man, you know, because every time I really write music, it's like I said, I try and keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I don't really just be putting no BS in the song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I try to keep it 100.
Well, I definitely, you know, as far as your brother's situation, man, I was kind of in a similar situation when I was 18, man. But I mean, I would definitely tell any guy, my son, my nephew, a bum on the street, anybody, 18 is not the time to fall in love.
Man,
you know
I told him.
18
and then I was telling him, like,
time.
look, first off, he get this little, like, she's a bum. You know what I'm saying? She don't do nothing. He's 28. Right. He met her because it's an old man that stay next door to me, and she be getting money out of him and be tricking with him and all of that little stuff that she do. So he met her just from her being next door.
Right.
And he knew that she was already
that's how she got down. It's like, why would you fall in love with somebody who you know she mess with niggas for money? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that she do. How you gonna fall in love with that? And then he's okay with her going next door to ask another man for money when he needs some money or when he hungry. She'd go next door and ask the old man to buy her something to eat, and she'd bring it and give it to him. And it's like, you shouldn't want that, bro. You gotta take care of your girl, bro. You really love your girl. You gonna step up and you gonna take care of her, bro. You don't need nobody else to take care of you and your girl, bro.
I would tell him that he need a girl that can take care of her goddamn self.
He needs somebody on her. If he gonna mess with an older chick, I said, bro, when you messing with an older chick, she's supposed to take care of you.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck the dumb shit.
She 10 years, she older than, see, I'm only 24, I'm about to be 25 next month. She older than me, my girl. She's the oldest person in the house now that she's moved in. And I bought my house when I was 22. And I'm, like I said, I'm going on 25 next month. It's like, I've been stable. I don't need no help. My girl don't do nothing either. She hasn't worked the 5 years I've been with her. But, you know, I make enough money in the streets that I've been afloat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trip over nothing. In his situation, if you don't make money and she don't make no money, the coochie ain't that good, bro. I don't care. And if I was to show you this girl, you'd be like, ugh. She's so out of shape and built so nasty. And like I said, it must be good. That's the only thing. It must be good. Other than that, I don't see nothing.
I mean, he needs a wake up call too. I mean, you know, like at 18, he don't need his own place necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
But he don't need.
He need to be grinding.
He don't need to be in the position that he in. I'm gonna ride out here.
Yeah, he need to grind, man. You know. I'm sure when you was 18, when I was 18, and I was out here.
I was trying to get somebody. See, I was working. Before I hit the streets, I actually was doing working, and
that's fine. You was hustling.
You know what I'm saying? And then I had a steady job, and then they just dropped me out of nowhere, and it was like, dog, I went from $700 a week working all these hours because I didn't mind working. I was young and I had money. You know what I'm saying? And they dropped me, and I was hard to find another job. And it's like, you know what?
Yeah, fuck that. That bitch got it. I don't even speak ill of nobody's name, man. The game is so goddamn dirty out here. I mean, I don't think the game is dirty. I think that Hollywood and movie like pop culture and like art has built up woman as this thing that they can never live up to, and the guys are like so enchanted by this image, this idea, this ideal, you know. And so a lot of guys womanize. They don't womanize. They idealize women as opposed to love them. Some guys don't have a good relationship with their mom, so they're just trying to look for another mom. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes are trying to save a girl. They got the Superman complex and they just want to save a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get somebody that can take care of their goddamn self, and you need to be able to take care of your goddamn self, and build a fucking, you know, be Beyonce and fucking Jay-Z or whoever the fuck, you know, what the fuck, saving motherfuckers and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bottom line is this: you can't help. Sometimes you can't help who you like. You can't help who you love. That's fine. But you still have to consciously go into situations knowing how to look for red flags. Me personally, I have become a red flag whisperer. I just I seek them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got so blindsided by the fact that I was not looking for red flags in my previous relationship that now all I can see is, well, that's a lie. I'm not gonna say all I can see is red flags, but like I am very aware, like, that's an issue. That's, you need to, you know, address this now, or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, but 18-year-old kid dating a 28-year-old woman who can't get her own goddamn shit together, so she's living with him, and he's just a fucking kid living with his big brother, who's only 24. You know what I'm saying? and he's going through things with his girl and shit like that. I would just have to tell this motherfucker to get the fuck out. You know, I'll tell this 18-year-old motherfucker, like, look, man, go to that goddamn, how's school going? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, go to the goddamn temp agency and work your way up and get a better job and get the Ford, get the GM, get the Chrysler. Because that's your life now. Until you can hustle up this bread and start your own business, or hustle up this bread and start flipping houses, or whatever you gotta do, you gotta get that motherfucking bread together. And if you don't got this up here, then you got this down here. You know what I'm saying? You better fucking use that shit. You're 18, you're young, cool, be stupid. 18 years of age is the perfect time frame to be stupid. I did plenty of stupid shit when I was a kid. And my workmanship that I have now, sometimes I wish that when I was younger, I had that shit. You know? Because when I was in 5th grade, I had a job. In 5th grade, 10 years old, I had a job. Cleaning cars and shit like that. $20 a car. Nigga, I was walking out $400, sometimes $600 a week as a child. You know? Hustling candy in school. All the jobs that I had. But I never was like, just work. It was work, but then I got stuff I want to buy. Comic books, little trips, going to hang out with friends. You know what I'm saying? Once I started Xing out friends, money started getting bigger and shit, you know what I'm saying? And once I started realizing that life is work, you know what I'm saying? Life is life, right? And if I was watching the movie Yes Men yesterday, it's like, you can't get so tied up into work to where you forget to live life. It's just that a lot of people that live life the way I wish that I could are fucking their lives up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking up. The living situation, fucked. They gotta get surgery in 3 months, no money for it. And then their attitude is always, we'll figure it out, figure it out. And to me, that's mental. That is totally mental. But, got the living. Fuck what I'm supposed to do this weekend. I'm gonna go into this rave, or I'm going to this thing, or I'm going to the medieval times. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers just do what they want. They figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? If you're a girl, you know, there's this like stigma that like if you fuck for money, that's bad. That makes you a bad person. And it's like I'm there, and I see that, and I'm there. But at the same time, as a man, if women were willing to pay me $150 or even $40 to fuck, $40 is not, that's, you know, it depends. If I gotta stretch, warming up, if I expecting to eat pussy, $40. But anyways, so wait, you gonna tell me that I get to live my life, plus I get paid to fuck? And looking at it unbiasedly and looking at it balanced, I'm just not sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a woman who's a woman of the land, no kids, no job, you just go from Michigan to California to Cleveland, Ohio, to Florida, to Tennessee, to Washington, to Atlanta, and you just, you know, you're a bar back for a couple of months while you stay with this weird family. You know what I'm saying? And whenever, you know, you just make a little money at the bar and you just hang out with people and you meet different people and shit like that. And you got a backpack with all your things that you really care about in there. And outside of that, what's up, tequila? You know, outside of that, you just, you know, you live. You just go to different cities and you just, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes for a place to stay, you meet up with a guy at a bar and you don't guarantee sex, but hey, if he's got game, you'll fuck him. But you are going to go to his house that night. You are going to go to his house. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, no guy wants to be manipulated. But at the same time, every guy wants a chance, right? Every guy wants a shot. And the whole thing is like, who am I? Who is any person to say what is right and wrong and how you're supposed to live life when it comes to that? And then again, you know, I'm this guy who has valued the fact that I've created a successful business. I work my fucking ass off, and I'm fucking doing what I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. You know, like I'm working my dream job, but I work my ass off because the part that's not the dream is the part that it's a job, and the part that it's my own business, not just a job for somebody else where they handle all the business work and shit. I gotta do the business work, and that shit sucks, and it takes up a lot of time. And while I'm doing all these things and living my dream in a structuralized format, like imagine if I just had my camera, my computer, and a couple of things, and I had a car, and I just drove just across the United States, just doing what the fuck I love to do. Filming different shit, getting on Instagram, and hey, you're from the area. Hey, I'm from out here too. Hey, listen, man, I'm be out. You think I could shoot it? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'll shoot this video for you. Can I stay in your apartment or something like that for a couple of days? But then you gotta worry about getting your shit robbed and if you can trust niggas and shit. But live life, meet people, fucking shake hands with a bum, fucking smoke a blunt with a. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna hit the blunt. I'm gonna put my fingers to the tip where I don't touch it, but smoke a blunt with a bum. Go to the beach, fall asleep on that bitch. Get arrested. You know? Not for anything serious, like murdering somebody, but you get what I'm saying? Just like, fuck the structure of, like, I've got this house, I got this business, I got 2 cars. You know what I'm saying? I've had this business for 10 years without a fucking gap. Without a single fucking gap. I'm super secure. If I ever need money, I could, you know what I'm saying? My credit is dope as fuck. And even though I have all of these things and more, I question whether I have truly lived life. You know? Like I have these things, but in a way, these things are all holding me back. This house, these cars, this obligation to this business, the obligations that I've made online and shit like that. They're all holding me back from truly living, you know? And so while there's security in one style of living, the other one is way more spontaneous, way more hectic. Well, I can't say more hectic than work because work is hectic, but free. I mean, can you imagine just going around with a backpack and just living? Can you imagine that? And for a lot of people, that's scary. A lot of people got kids. A lot of people are like, well, how would I eat tomorrow? How do you figure it out? I'm not hustling like me, and I know I have to eat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe you got to go to the homeless shelter. Not to the shelter, but to the soup kitchen. Get you some food, and then go hustle. And you know what I'm saying? You sleeping in your car, whatever. You meet somebody every night. You're at a bar or some kind of thing because you got to meet people and you got to shake hands. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to take showers, so you go to the local beach and you shower there, the YMCA or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but you just figure it out. Because I mean, right at this point, I'm figuring it out. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know what, you know. I get challenges and I get chaotic shit dropped in my life every day. Every day. But I just feel like it's not the same. I do problem solving often. I love the problem solving that I do. I'm a problem solver. It's part of who I am. It's just who I am. So I enjoy that part of the business. But it's just, I don't know if I can bring it back. It brings it back to, again, living your life, doing what you do. Just fuck the structured lifestyle, right? Getting good credit, you know what I'm saying? Making good money, you know what I'm saying? Getting your own spot, getting your own car, you know what I'm saying? Building and building and building. Well, it's like, fuck that model. And I'm just going to just do whatever. And so to bring it back to the front, like, oh boy, he's 18. He's got a 28-year-old chick. And he loves her. They didn't say anything about she loves him. But he loves her. And they're having issues with the fact that she has no problem asking this older dude for money. And that when she's not at home, because she just moved in with him. The 28-year-old just moved in with the 18-year-old. She be just doing her, when she leaves, she do her thing. And that sucks for this kid, because I mean, this kid, maybe he's one of those kids that would be a great boyfriend, an eventual great husband. But this woman's gonna fuck this dude all up. He's gonna tangle up all his insides, his heart. He's gonna get cut off, and he's gonna be start treating these hoes like bitches. These bitches like hoes and shit like that. He's gonna be starting to treat women like bitches and hoes, you know. And there are plenty of women that don't need to be treated like that, you know. It's hard to find a woman that you know what I'm saying. It's definitely hard to find a woman. In the last 2 years, I've met like 90% piece of shit women. 90%. Like literal 90%. I've met man. It's difficult, you know? And I think that they're only pieces of shit because I'm holding them to the same standards that I would hold, you know what I'm saying, for us, for as men. I'm not calling her a piece of shit because she, you know, this or that. You know what I'm saying? It's just attitudes, you know. Not having an attitude, but the attitude about life, the attitude about the way things are and shit like that. People who think that the world owes them something because something was taken away from them, or that, you know, things didn't work out, or mommy and daddy, wah wah. You know what I'm saying? People who just use people just to get what they want and try to manipulate it. Because I'll tell you what, that's some spitting on. I'll tell you what. Coat 45. The first thing I look at when meeting a person is if they're trying to manipulate me or not. And I know that maybe doesn't even sound healthy, but I'm on so many different levels, you know, argumentative, you know, philosophically, like just ideally, like just like I'm just studying, you know what I'm saying? I'm studying, you know what I'm saying, to see what type of person you are or something like that. And the moment I feel like you are trying to use beauty or your brain, I love when people try to use their brain on me. I love that. I love the challenge. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the most cunning person in the world, but I'm pretty goddamn smart and pretty phenomenally cunning. So I like the challenge. But yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? I'm immediately like turned off by that, you know, needy people and people who are like unsuccessfully manipulative. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was weird to say that people who are successfully manipulative I'm attracted to, but hell, if you can manipulate me, then hats off to you. You know? Ant-Man! It's gonna be a pretty good Marvel season. We got Avengers coming out next week. Then 2 weeks after that, or 3 weeks, so I think 2 weeks after that, you got Deadpool. Then 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after that, you got Ant-Man Part 2, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, it's going to be a good 2 months of Marvel content. But yes, thank you, Coach, for that. You get a smoke. I would love it if everyone were able to just live their lives the way they want to, but unfortunately that is not the case. There are people out there that want to have sex with their same gender. Okay, fair enough. There are people out there who want to not have sex with anyone but have a mental relationship. Fair enough. They're called asexual. There are people out there who want to have sex with people's feet, you know? Because the foot fetish is just, you know, cool. And then there are people who want to have sex with underage people. Not cool. You know what I'm saying? There's people who want to have sex with animals. Not cool to me. I mean, I you know, I guess if that's your thing, like, again, like, you know, at what point are we going to be tolerant? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. Like I said, the first 3 things, totally cool. The last 2 things I said, definitely not the underage thing, but like sex with animals, you know what I'm saying? There are guys and girls out there who, I don't know what's happening, but they want to have sex with inanimate, like a sex doll. You know what I'm saying? They made a movie about that shit. I didn't watch it. Why would I watch it? But we need to be more accepting, but we also, like, I don't know, the more we accept and the more we're tolerant, you open the door for one thing, which is totally fine. I'm glad we accept this. This is great. But then all these other niggas come on, oh, you accept that? Can you accept me too? No. We letting him in the club. You can't get in. Get that shit out of here, man. Save it for the dark web. Oh, shit. Kim Katana. Nope. I'll get the fuck out of here. Could you hear that? Sounded like katanas. I just don't know, man. It's like a weird thing. Like, I feel like we're in this weird place where relationships, like, we're at a point where you're just gonna keep meeting awesome people, you know? We're not in this place where things are closed off and you meet somebody and you're like, well, you know what? I'm probably not gonna meet anybody as cool as the person I'm with. I should probably marry them, you know? Plus the pressure of, well, my mom got married and my mom got married and that's what we're supposed to do. You know, like 80s and further back. But then, like, people started getting more divorced and the internet came out in the 90s and Facebook got dropped in like 2008 or some shit, 2004. And suddenly, you know, no, probably 2008, I think Facebook. Anyways, suddenly you're with somebody and then you're at the grocery store and you just meet somebody cool as fuck. Or you online and you meet somebody who's a streamer and they cool as fuck. Or you meet somebody when you go on vacation and it turns out that she's from the same area and y'all never even met each other. And it turns out y'all live 5 miles away from each other when y'all go back home to Wisconsin. And the problem is, you meet people and, you know, all of a sudden, like, you know, that stigma of you gotta stay with somebody forever is kind of gone, kind of lost on people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I saw Barry on HBO. And he had an episode where old boy had fucked his chick. You know, she pressed him more to fuck. He was like, well, I'm good, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He's like a nerdy dude, whatever. So he fucked. So next morning, he think they boyfriend and girlfriend. And she's like, yeah, go. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a lot of people. I think that the problem is that those people both need to, like, the guy or the girl who thinks that love and no and Tweedledee, you know, that needs to leave. That ideal needs to leave. True love and all that shit, that needs to go. That ideal is gone. Okay? You know how many people would tell me that they're in a relationship because of the kids? Jesus Christ. You staying with the motherfucker because of the kids? I got people in my family who I vehemently chastise because that's such a stupid fucking reason. You know, when I did for briefly a moment see my dad, it was awesome. They were divorced. I had time with my mom. I had time with my dad. I had 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgivings. It was dope. In fact, every 2 parents should divorce so the kids can have 2 of everything. It's way better. I liked it. Maybe everyone, you know, I want my mom and dad to be together so they'd be happy. Shut up. They're not happy. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys get divorced because of me? No, we stayed together because of you. We're getting divorced because of other reasons. Thank you for not making us stay together for you. We didn't get divorced because of you. We were killing ourselves for you. So now we're not, and now you get 2 Christmases. It's problem solved. But I definitely feel like on the one end of the spectrum, the people who are so enchanted by that idea, they need to get into the real world. And then you have this other side, which are people who are pretty much, whether they have been heartbroken themselves and then turn into a person that is whatever, or just someone who just naturally just doesn't give a fuck about people and, you know what I'm saying, just do whatever. I think that those people need to kind of dial it back a little bit so that there's a nice meeting ground. The guy or the girl who wants to fall in love instantly and true love and shit, okay, get out of that and meet me in the middle here. And the person who just takes advantage of people and manipulates and uses people and has no heart for people and shit like that, they need to dial it back a little bit. And if we can meet somewhere in this middle part, then I think everybody would have the same idea and shit like that. I think if you meet somebody that's cool, dope, and worth your time, it's cool to see where that goes. And ultimately, I would love to meet someone who has been married for a long time, and they're 100% still like, you know what I'm saying? Everything's legit. Because I feel like I haven't met anybody from fictional TV to real TV to real people to people in my family. Hell, I found out that my granddad, he was cheating on my grandma with this chick down the street. And the fucked up thing is, my grandmother died of some smoking shit. Don't smoke cigarettes. And the fucked up part is, like, my granddad brings the mistress to all the family outings and shit. So wait. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. Like, I don't have any sense of, like, I don't know. You know, in my mind, everyone around me who's gotten married or whatever, and then they come to the studio and they complain about their wives or whatever, or, you know what I'm saying, like, I hear them beefing with their girls or whatever. It's nice to see people who are, like, genuinely, like, in love. You know what I'm saying? That's a great feeling to be. But once that honeymoon phase ends, that love ends up being the backpack that holds those two together. Because at some point, this motherfucker's snoring next to you, fat as shit. Well, I love him. Okay, so you're with him because of the love, not because you're physically attracted, because you want to be there, but because of this love. That's the reason. That's basically another kid. Yeah, I win because I love him though. Okay, look. Life would be so much easier if it was like the stigma for everyone to fall in love for 3 months, fuck, do all the crazy things, go to the zoo, mall, whatever, be bums together. But 3 months, that's it. It wasn't like a mandated law, but it was the standard. You know what I'm saying? And if your shit goes longer than 3 months, cool, but that's because you're not expecting it to. You're expecting it to end 3 months, and if it went longer, that's dope. That's dope. You guys got something special. Because the rest of us, we was 3 months. She was cool, and she could do the thing. She put her leg behind her head, and that was sweet. But her breath stank in the morning, and frankly, I don't fuck with her dad and shit. So that, you know, she was cool, but I went to the next. And everyone could, like, live not feeling pressure, like, I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna be, no, you, look, you know what I'm saying, like, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and you don't gotta worry about motherfuckers with rings on their finger, and all this bullshit, like, that's, frankly, how a lot of women and dudes will probably transition. Hit that three month mark, then you go to a bar, and you meet the singer of his band, and she's, wow, she's just different, and you're like, yo. And then, you know what I'm saying, but she's dating somebody, and she's right at the end of her 3 months, and maybe it's 2 months in, maybe it's 1 month in, it don't matter. The bottom line is, when you're feeling something, you can just go for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that that's not even what I'm fighting for myself. I'm saying that that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing is that is the existence that we live in. So, that being the case, all you love-struck motherfuckers need to just, you know, come on, get with the times. You know what I'm saying? Because you fuck around and, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get your heart broken. You're going to turn into a cynical asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The DMs have made it impossible. If you're a dude, you have a chick, I guarantee 1,000% that your girl has dudes in her DMs. There's no DM blocker. She can erase the message. In fact, it's almost worse. Because if you go in there and check her DMs and then ain't nothing in it, you're like, so she's been erasing these messages after that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, or maybe not. Ladies, if your man has got something that another woman wants, she gonna shoot that shot. You know what I'm saying? We live in this world where, like, you know, the DMs have destroyed everything. Because, you know what I'm saying, dudes are constantly. I was talking to this one chick who showed me her shit had 500 plus messages, and she was nothing to look at. She was nothing to look at. And she was 500 plus messages. I'm thinking, like, God damn. Many people should consider monogamy only after swinging. That's a good point. I like to get on the swing set and just, you know, wee! You know, I just like to go swinging. You know what I'm saying? I like the Zoot Suit Riot on there. Oh shit, it's almost 5. Oh! I think that if people wouldn't be worried about being alone, that's half the people right there. and then the other half would get off of that, you know. I mean, it's not that love don't exist. People fall in love all the time. Hey, people love cars. People love vacations. You know? And I think that the main thing is that, like, love, most people, like, love comes from either infatuation, idealizing, or sexual attraction. Now, if there's something else I'm missing, then let me know. But for the most part, you're obsessing over somebody, and you call it love. You idealize them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's perfect. She does this and that, but she's so smart. And she's, you know what I'm saying? Stop idealizing. Because you're not even saying who she is. You're saying what you want her to be. You think what you think she is, or what she, you know what I'm saying? Don't idealize them. That's not love. And then the third thing is sexual attraction. And I think a lot of love comes from sexual attraction. Because, I mean, if not, then why aren't more quadriplegic and handicapped? And why aren't guys going, oh, she's got such a great personality. She's so full of life. Do you want to fuck her? Well, nah, but I love her, though. No. When do you ever hear that? Never hear that. You know what I'm saying? It's obsession, idealization, or sexual attraction. If you fall in love with a person for any other reason than those three, then tell me. Because I'll add that to the case study. I don't think that it happens any other way, though. You know? Because the thing is, like, you can be attracted to someone's, like, personality, right? You can be like, yo, I like, you know, but at some point, early on, you thought whether you wanted to fuck that person or not, right? Am I kidding? Am I going crazy, taking crazy pills? Early on, you're like, oh man. If you're a chick, you're like, man, I would. And then if you're a dude, you're like, damn. Am I wrong? You know, maybe you look at Maya Angelou and you're like, man, she's such a powerful young woman, or Oprah, and be like, man, she's, you know what I'm saying? But when the thought went to fucking, you're like, well, I admire her. She got a good personality, and that's why you'll never love her like that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you will. You know what I'm saying? You idolize her. Oprah can do no wrong. Oprah she got everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But if you look at it that way, essentially, people just have to understand what it is and just work better at achieving it organically and achieving it in a way that is going to be healthy. That's the main thing. I hear an 18-year-old kid, I do love some people whom I don't want in my bed. Yeah, well, you probably idealize them, or you are obsessed with them. Obsession, you know, don't have to be like you got a candle vigil and, you know, you got a collage of pictures and shit like that. You know, that's the extreme of obsession. But you know, some people watch the same TV show over and over and over and over and over and over. You know, different episodes. That's an obsession. You watch the new Game of Thrones? You don't have to have a fucking the walls covered with Game of Thrones to be obsessed with Game of Thrones. Just got a new job, so we will be linking back up like old times. I call it as a platonic love. I could see that, you know. I imagine, like, if I was really good friends with a guy, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just like, all right, man, yeah, you know, I would probably never tell a guy I loved him. I don't think I would ever love a guy. Love is pretty, you know, like, I get bored. I'm sorry. I get bored. Like, my mind, I'm an ENTP, man. My mind is racist, you know. Look at everyone. I got video shit, I got audio shit, I got design shit, I got shit to do, everything. Because I get bored. And people bore me too, and then I get to seeing their bullshit, and I just be like, there's 7 point something other billion motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm personable enough. Every person, I go out, and anywhere I go, gas station, liquor store, Myers, grocery store, whatever. Strike up a conversation with anybody, especially if they got, you know, RBF, resting bitch face, you know, I'll get you right out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm personable. I can do that. Making friends is hard though. I don't know how to make friends. I'm sorry if I bored you. How'd you bore me? Oh shit! I better check these text messages. Sounds great. See you at 9. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to. I'd love to be able to put people up on game. This 18-year-old kid, he's got a 28-year-old bum living at his house. He's in love with the chick. Listen, I was there. Okay, I was there. I was 18. I was with a chick that was like 30. I didn't know what was what. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. If I would have known what I know now, I would have treated her like she probably wanted to be treated. But instead, I was treating her, you know what I'm saying, like, I thought I loved her, but it was only because she was giving me affection. And so then I started putting her up on a pedestal. I started idealizing her. You know what I'm saying? And that's not love. You know what I'm saying? I think that if people valued themselves more, they would be less likely to settle. But everyone's got something weird, you know what I'm saying? I've seen big titty, little titty, biggie smalls. You know what I'm saying? I've seen elongated, you know, clits. I've seen rusty ass fucking heels. I've seen super bad fucking what do you call that shit when you get the bumps all over your body and shit like that? Not hives, but like eczema or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen mustache, not like Raul Julia as Gomez Adams, but you know, everyone's got their thing, right? And then sometimes it makes people feel like, you know, if this person will just if they love me, then I will stay with them forever because they love me. They look at me and I'm a monster. Stop. You know, you're worth being loved, or you're at least worth being adored. You know, don't settle. Don't buy into love because someone will accept you. You know what I'm saying? I think that fear of being alone, that fear of not being accepted, has made a lot of good people go into situations that just aren't healthy. And that's the real grit of what I'm even talking. All this has been about. It's just about health and healthy decisions in this whole thing, because love has motherfuckers killing motherfuckers out here, man. Like, killing motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you with somebody, and then that person sleeps with somebody else. They didn't attack you. They didn't steal nothing from you. They didn't do anything to you. But because of what they did to your heart, you are ready to take a life. You're ready to take a life. And they didn't rob you. They didn't touch you. They didn't blaspheme your name. No slander. And you are ready to take a life. Why? Because of love. You know? Motherfuckers blew up the goddamn World Trade Center because of love. You know what I'm saying? Love is the most destructive thing on earth. But goddamn does it feel good too, right? It's like chocolate, you know? You're gonna fuck up your whole body eating all that chocolate, but it tastes great going down. It's like a lactose intolerant, like a black person, because all black people are lactose intolerant. You know, the cereal's great going down, but coming out, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. You know, we're all looking for it, you know, I guess, in some way or another. I think there's a lot of people who aren't looking for love. They just want to, like, enjoy life and, like, experience it. And I feel like if you're a woman, because I think it already goes unspoken for guys, but if you're a woman and you don't want to live conventionally and you just want to enjoy life and you know, your mindset is kind of beyond the traditions of love and this and that, then fuck it, be who you are, man. You know, just the only thing that I would have to ask is don't go jerking around guys, making them think that you're in love, because then I'm all for you living your life and doing whatever, but once you get to jerking a guy around, or vice versa, if you're a guy and you're jerking a girl around or whatever, because this works for vice versa, and you get them up to a certain point to where now they're like, you know what I'm saying, obsessed with you or whatever, and you stringing them along and you know you don't really, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens to you, you got it coming. I don't know what's about to happen to you, and I'm saying from a scale from here, the top worst shit ever, to the lightest shit that can happen to you. Whatever happens to you, you got it coming, because you manipulate motherfuckers, and you know, like I said, people kill for their heart, man. They'll kill. I don't think society is upside down, man. We're just accepting. Like, think about how many people were in love in the 60s, old white dudes, you know what I'm saying, marrying because that's what you had to do. But those same white dudes were like gay dudes. And I'm not saying it's because they're white, but I'm just think of 1960s culture. When you think of that, you see the guy grilling in the postcard. It's not a black dude. It's not an Asian. It's a white dude. Ha ha ha! I'm living the perfect life. Ha ha! I'm white. All those guys. Think about the ones that were gay and they still got with a girl, still had kids, living a lie. That's what all... Dude! The 1960s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, it's all been a lie. Because fucking black people were getting the shit kicked out of us, killed, lynched. There was no equality. Life isn't upside down now. It's better than it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? It's better than it's ever been. There's no other way to say it. Life is better now than it has ever been, ever. It's scarier now because we're all attached, we're all communicating, we all know what's acceptable and shit like that now. Well, I guess a lot of people don't know what's acceptable, but you cannot fucking tell me with a straight face that things are worse now than they were before. Oh, kids are shooting up school. Kids are doing fucked up shit all the time, okay? You may not equate a bunch of white kids fucking up some Asians or something like that in the 1930s because their parents were working on the railroads and the mines and shit like that back in the 1800s, and so now they got these they're you know, Americans now, and the kids all fucked these kids up and raped the sisters and fucked up the brothers and threw rocks at them and shit. Maybe you don't equate that to the school shooting, but trust me, little shit kids have been around forever. Okay, they've been around forever. If a kid wants to get his dad's gun, he's gonna get his goddamn dad's gun. What the fuck? That it will be still even better. Yeah, I mean, better is subjective, bro. So you gotta keep that in mind too. Better is subjective. Now I've got to go. NPR sending me stories. I'm getting a lot of likes on this comment that I made on IMO. Life will never be like what you want it to be, ideally. But life can be whatever you make it. Hello? Hello? You only get two. Now, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for sticking around, fucking with me. I'm going to sign up for Big Brothers Big Sisters of America. That's what I'm leaving to go do. Hopefully they accept me. Hopefully they weren't watching that stream. Man, what do I tell a kid? I'm scared. I'm scared of what to tell a kid because there are some hard truths that I want to lay out. I want to lay out. But I mean, I want a kid to have his innocence, or her innocence. I guess I wouldn't be with a little girl, I'd be with a boy. I want a kid to have his innocence. But goddamn, man. Goddamn, if I could put him up on game, he'd be unstoppable. He would be unstoppable out here, man. I'm out this bitch, man. Listen, I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to Be yourself. Because everybody else